Good morning, beloved ones. Thank you for joining me for morning tea. On some mornings, I get to go out and work with a group of kids, and I get to share skills of martial arts and bushcraft, meditation, movement. It's really fun. And I feel kind of privileged to be able to do this because, wow, I get this chance to share things that I love with a receptive audience. Well, almost always receptive. I mean, it's a pretty young age group, and sometimes they would rather just play in the woods. And sometimes then I just step back and don't try to force a certain pathway on them and just let them play. When I think about spiritual traditions, so often, unfortunately, in many of the dominant religions, fear is used as a way to try to get people to to take the same belief that the believer is trying to espouse. And I want to say that I hope that this always is just coming across as sharing. There's no punishment for not believing in Divine Mother. This is a spiritual pathway that is just love based, is just exploration based. And you probably know this bhakti path. If you don't like the image of Divine Mother, you can create any image you want. The ultimate doesn't care what image you put onto it. And so, for me, Divine Mother is perfect. It's this loving, caring openness, curiosity, playfulness that works really well for me. But when I share it, I hope it's coming across as just an invitation into playfulness. Again, no punishments, no. I wish those weren't in the world. This place where we try to force belief. That creates so many senses of disconnection and well, fear overall. Gives us a very different relationship with life than when we're immersed in love. So this morning, just an invitation to be playful. If you're exploring this path, to really just delve into it today. To see everybody around you as Divine Mother. To see, can I just be filled with unconditional love? When someone cuts me off on traffic, can I just send them love instead of feeling anger at them? When I get a piece of junk mail, yes, maybe go and unsubscribe to it. But instead of feeling, try to just send love, even to a system that you may not appreciate. I did this with McDonald's once. Oh my gosh, I don't find a lot to appreciate about that. But I realized as I drove by McDonald's every day, this is many years ago, I I had a negative feeling inside of me, and that wasn't serving anybody. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't trying to get rid of McDonald's. I was just having a bad feeling inside of me every time I went by. And shifting that to love, it was weird. It was strange, but it was good. And I realized that for some people, McDonald's is not a negative thing. And that if I ever want to change what McDonald's is, I'm probably going to do a better job of coming from a place of love. If you have somebody in your life that you're trying to help change right now too, it's the same thing. You know, if you say, and sometimes, granted, sometimes with some personalities, you just have to come down hard and say it's this way or the highway. But a lot of times, and I'm talking for change, let's say you're a parent dealing with children, and being real punishy and trying to force a change in behavior works so differently than coming from this place of love. I found this over and over again with our girls. Coming from this place of just strong love and saying, I understand why that behavior is coming, or I don't understand. Can you share with me? Because I want to understand you. And then behaviors, quote, negative behaviors, they shift naturally. Because that person, when we're feeling loved, we want to be our best selves. It's kind of how it works. And that's how this whole path works. When you feel Divine Mother loving you all the time, you're going to start being your best self. Not because there's forced rules of behavior. You must be kind to people, or you have sinned and been a bad, naughty person. When you're loved, you will naturally begin to love others. That's what I found, at least in my life, in working with students at Rewell University and being a parent. Give it a try today. Just explore that with me if you want. I would invite you in to just loving the world, soaking into this path today, making it kind of the primary thing that you do, and just see how your life feels. If you try this out, share with me in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for joining me this morning, friends. So much love to you all.